time keeps ticking while I wait for my answers. Greetings and welcome back to another informative episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always. Oh God, you know it, Geycen Oliveira. With us today is, I can't even pronounce these, Kronchis. We'll go with that. But before we get started today, I wanted to talk to you about a few things. First things first is I pre-recorded almost the whole summer. We have videos coming out all the way to the beginning of November at this point, which leads me to my next point. I'm exhausted. I haven't taken a break from filming in quite a few months. The only downtime I had is when my father-in-law came to visit, and I didn't really have a lot of time to film because we were doing things. So, what does that mean? All it means is for the next few weeks, unless something really cool comes along, which actually this Wednesday night I do have something pretty cool I'm filming with a few friends for the Vodkast and friends. But we're not just going to be doing these Kronchis chips anymore. I'm not going to... I feel like I'm in some ways hiding behind my content. Like I'm always looking for something to review and demo, something to eat, some way to make you laugh. And that's important to me. I love that. And that'll always be part of the channel. And I'm going to continue to do that. It's not like food is going to disappear. The thing is that I feel like I come to this point in the morning where I'm like, okay, this is when I film a video. And I'm like, well, what do? I don't have anything to review. And that's the point of all this. Like, this channel was never meant to be just food reviews. It was supposed to be, I would really enjoy the AI videos. The Vodkast and friends is something I'd love to explore more. But trying to get, adults together on one night to film for a few hours is not the easiest thing in the world. Nonetheless, I appreciate all you, and I wanted to give a heartfelt thanks to the, I think I can safely say, hundreds of new subscribers that I've gotten over the course of the last year. The channel has grown and grown, and I appreciate it, and I love seeing you guys sharing the stuff. And so I'm asking you again now, if you're loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, please consider subscribing if nothing else. Subscribing is really important to me. I'm really on that road to 1,000. It's a slow and sluggish uphill battle, but I think we'll get there. I don't know if it'll be by the end of the year, which I really hoped for, but if we continue to do the things we're doing, I think we'll get there, when we need to get there. You can't force the universe, you know what I'm saying, man? I'm a father, I'm a husband, I don't want to use the term housekeeper, but I'm the person who stays home at the moment and does other things. If I have graphic design jobs, I do those. So my days are always filled with either grocery shopping or laundry or dishes or doing this, that, or the other, picking up a kid, bringing them to track. It's a constant thing. So when you add something like the Vodkast on top of it, it mounts the amount of pressure that a person who already feels like they're under a lot of pressure is under. So I'm going to step back for a few weeks, and unless, like I said, something really cool comes along, I'm going to take a little bit of a breather. I don't even think it'll skip a beat. I don't think you'll see me missing it all. All I need is a little bit of time to just, breathe a little bit. So without further ado, let's bust into these Kronchis, or yeah, I think it's Kronchis. Wow, I was just fucking around, but I literally think it's Kronchis. Let's go with Kronchis anyway, because it's easy to say and easy to remember. Whenever you mix heat and lime together, I love heat and lime, like habanero and lime. There's the tiger sauce. If I can remember, I'll throw a picture of it here. That shit's really good. I had that on something the other day. Chicken, I think I had it on chicken. And whoo dog. Okay, so it looks like you can enjoy them on the go. And you can break and scoop your dips and guac with them. You can crush and add them to a salad or a sandwich. So many options for these things. I just hope they're delicious, because I'm hungry. Whoa! Oh my God, that was like cyanide. Well, I've never had cyanide, so I wouldn't know. I haven't had cyanide. I've never spent company with cyanide. I have had, not pepper spray, the other one, mace. We found my grandfather, he was a security guard for Wheaton College in Attleboro, Norton? I don't know, Massachusetts somewhere. And when he passed away, I used to play with his guns. He had a few guns and some mace. So me and my friends had this brilliant idea to go into the basement. It might have been my cousin Ron, actually. And we were going to spray it in the basement, just to spray it around, not at each other or anything like that. And holy hell, it just got in the air. And of course, it gets in your eyes. And we were crying and just snotting. And I thought I was dying. I'd never experienced anything like that. I must have been I don't know, 12 at most. And we busted out of the bulkhead and, eventually, we survived. But it was awful. Anywho, sticking this in my face was a brief reminder of that. That was really strong. Whew. Oh, yeah, there's some hot fucking spices in here because they're just, I just stick my nose in there and I can feel it. It smells pretty good, though. I'm not going to break one. I'm just going to eat one and we'll see how it goes. What do you say? Let's do it. See what that did? I thought it was like a puffy, like a cheese ball. It's not like a cheese ball. It's fucking delicious, though. Wow. Just enough heat that I think the average person can tolerate it, but they might be at their discomfort level, just tippy-tapping, towing it right there. Based on the ingredients, I cannot tell you what the hell is causing the spice in here. I would say like it's a habanero. It's nothing like a ghost pepper or reaper or anything like that. But it kicks you in the mouth. That's when it got in my nose. That was like I said, like mace or pepper spray or something. I've been at a show once where grudge holders, as a matter of fact, they were warring with some other, core, something punk core, hardcore. I don't know what the hell you call these bands now. I'm an old man now. Anywho. Their warring other band came by and sprayed the crowd with pepper spray, and they were coming down the stairs, and we went outside yesterday. So it's got that potency to it, like a pepper spray or a mace when you smell it, but when you taste it, obviously you're not like you're eating mace. It's hot, but it's not super hot. The lime is present enough. I actually would really like to try this on a salad or something like that. It's super crunchy, and I normally don't like a crunchy chip, but these are really, really good. I'd been hanging on to those for quite a while. They weren't something I was looking forward to reviewing Vidomo. They're not like a big name like an Oreo or something like that. And usually those don't do very well for me, which I don't care. I just enjoy doing them anyway and trying new foods. However, they end up in a snack drawer for months and nobody else eats them, and eventually I throw them away, which I feel really bad about. I guess I could give them to the birds. I don't think birds can taste heat. You can fact check me on that one. I'm pretty sure. Either way, if I had to score these, I would give them a 9. They're delicious. They're spicy. If you're into hot things, definitely give them a whirl. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I'm sure there's no price. So, anywho, yeah, they're good. They're delicious. They're hot. They're spicy. They're limey. You'll love them if you're into that sort of thing. And if you're into this sort of thing as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hit that little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today. Tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit wackier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.